The stunning transformation of Rebecca Ferguson. In a 2019 chat with The Guardian, actor Rebecca Ferguson said that she could still go out in public without attracting attention. Yes, even after appearing in major flicks like Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible, Fallout, The Girl on the Train, and The Greatest Showman, she could go about her business without worrying about getting recognized. She told the outlet that she was grateful for this separation between her professional life and personal life. As Ferguson's career only continues to pick up steam and her filmography only continues to grow, one might assume it's harder to fly under the radar. But evidently, she's still able to maintain some level of anonymity in some areas of her life. As she told Denis Villeneuve for Interview magazine in 2021, "I was at a children's party with my daughter today. We walk up and say hello to the hosts, and the mother says, 'I actually don't know what you do.'" After the friend's mom finally realized that she not only knew who Ferguson was, but had just watched her in Dune, Part 1, she was overcome by emotion. "She was so shocked, and I turned so red," Ferguson said. "Eventually I laughed and she left." Despite all of the success she's racked up throughout her acting career, she remains a grounded, down-to-earth celebrity who hasn't let go of where she came from. From Swedish soap actor to Hollywood superstar, this is the transformation of Rebecca Ferguson. Rebecca Louisa Ferguson Sundstrom began her life far away from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. She was born in 1983 to Rosemary Ferguson and Olive Sundstrom. The pair met, she once mysteriously told the Belfast Telegraph, in an interesting way. Her mother was raised in England and eventually relocated to Sweden, where she briefly worked with ABBA. In addition to contributing to the English translation of the lyrics on Waterloo, she's also part of the cover art for their self-titled album. As Rebecca dished on an episode of The Graham Norton Show, her mother's legs are featured on the back cover of the jacket. "She is rather eccentric," Rebecca said of her mother in a chat with Town and Country. In her aforementioned interview with The Guardian, the actor shared that Rosemary had a habit of filling the home with smells before having guests over, namely, fresh coffee, cigar smoke, and cognac. "Like people do now with sage," she said. Her father, meanwhile, was a Swedish businessman. Her parents were never married and separated when Rebecca was just 3. She lived with both of them. "Marriage isn't a big thing in Sweden. I think we're quite open to everyone's ideas and visions, which is quite lovely," she said to the Belfast Telegraph.